Last year I provided a summary of 50-50 cases, and today I have new ones that you may find helpful in your practice. Stay tuned. Hello again, hope you're all doing well. As usual, pandering time. Every day the appellate courts issue new opinions. Too many for me to cover, but like and subscribe so we can figure out which videos you want to see more of in the future. And 50-50 videos are by far the most requested. Now, without getting into the crazy debate, I think it's fair to say that some treat it like a miracle cure, that if it's ordered, suddenly all disagreements and conflicts stop, and the Dresden Dolls will finally go back on tour. Fingers crossed. Now, we're not going to cover every 50-50 case this year. I actually left two out. This one because it dealt with evidentiary defects, and this one, well, it involved a Scrivener's error or omission. But if you want me to cover them in a future video, just let me know in the comments. Last year's theme was watch your temper. I even had a scale showing high conflict often meant no 50-50. This year, we can add one more, Trapkus. Now, I know, I already covered it, but my analysis in that video was limited to whether a child could choose who they wanted to live with for purposes of modification. But Trapkus also held that regardless of the child's opinion, the appellate court would not have affirmed 50-50 because the acrimony was through the roof. But challenging my conflict thesis is this case, Lair. Although it's a Rule 23, it's very interesting because in it, the parties go to mediation. They come up with a deal that isn't 50-50. But shortly after that, Dad says, nope, I want equal parenting time. He gets his day in court a year and a half later. The judge pretty much Xeroxes the mediation deal and makes it the final order. Dad appeals, the appellate court affirms, because although it was a low conflict case, the year and a half of stability and consistency from that mediation deal was more important. Now to me, Lair represents mom's inevitable fallback argument when it turns into a low conflict dispute. That, hey, don't upset the apple cart, things are great, no need to experiment with this crazy 50-50. I mean, who knows what might happen.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Which is why, dads, with tears in my eyes, you gotta be prepared to put on a timeshare presentation if mom goes in that direction. Here's some factors that might help you. And that concludes this brief roundup of 50-50 cases. Join us next week as we cover Keegan. It is a wild, wild case. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Anyways, that's all I have. Thanks for watching.